so I'm going to sound the clang. I'm going to activate here. So there's just like a car wash.
Yeah.
Trains go through here every night unless it's very, very cold out. If it's like minus 30, they're going to go through the wash but will not have water active because that will cause freezing of components outside, freezing doors and stuff. Because sometimes our trains, the last one goes offline at 2:35 in the morning. It comes back, the first one online is at 3. Oh, here's our next group.
That was it?
Yeah, and I'm just going to stop here.
It's fast.
Okay, so Dave just gave me a hand signal. That's a proceed hand signal. So he's saying, Mike, you can go. I'm going to let these guys hear. Okay? So you see these yellow? Hey, you want to wave to them?
Oh.
Hey, we can do an outside PA too. Hello, everybody. Listen to Dave. Hello, everybody. Hi, Dave. Hi, guys. Yeah, that'll be on the next train, not mine. I've had 2 big groups in a row, so now it's Dave's turn. So if you notice here in the garage, these yellow marks, these yellow marks are called fouling markers. So the way the train moves right now, it's got what we call a 39-inch kick out. So my butt end is actually extending past the rails. So you don't want anything within that fouling marker or you're going to have contact with it.
Yeah.
This is called the West Fan. Spelled F-A-N. So one track fans into 12. I could go to just about any track in here as long as my switches are set. They're all manual switches in the garage. So if a switch isn't set, I have to go out and grab it. If you take a look at over here on the right hand side, those are called switch keys.
So you gotta
grab one and I would insert it in. And you gotta yellow stand switch keys. So I'd have to pull it out. I have to put it in the rail and you just shove it over.
By hand completely?
Yeah, by hand.
Wow.
We've had part of your training as an operator is you must be able to throw switches. You must be able to climb up and down on a train. So there are some physical components to become a rail operator.
You don't put any air against the car after you wash it. Why is that? You just let it normally run off? Or?
Yes, run off here. If we were at Oliver Bowen, I have an air dryer there as well. This facility was built back in 1979. Rails came into active service May 21st, 1981.
So it was built before the C train opened?
You bet it did. We were assembling trains before our rails were even built here. They were shipped in parts from Germany. Siemens is the manufacturer of our original trains, and if you look over to the right, there's what we call the U2 train.
Oh, yes.
That is the actual model. U2 Siemens Duwag.
Duwag,
Siemens Duwag. So U2 is the model number. Originally built in 1956, sold right up until 1983.
1956.
Calgary Transit bought all of theirs from 1979 to 1983.
Wow.
Currently, right now, we have a total of 82 of them.
Nice.
And they have done us well. Some of those trains have well over 3 million kilometers on them.
Wow. This one's, how many does this one have, the SD160?
I can tell you exactly, because I can get into this component. Let's look at my maintenance log. Mileage. I've got 99,251 kilometers on this one.
Wow, that's a lot for a train.
And this is car 334. This car is less than 2 years old.
Wow. They were delivered in 2010, right?
First one arrived
2301?
2010. June 1st, 2010 was our first one. Car number 2301. The last one to arrive was in 2012.
What about the Generation 7 SD160s?
Generation 7s are from car number... Oh man, you're hitting me up with all questions.
2201?
No. Really? Generation 5 goes from car 2201 to 2215. Generation 6 goes from 2216 to 2231.
Oh, yes.
Generation 7 is 2232 up to 2272.
Oh. So,
slight differences, which you won't notice as the public, but the dash and certain components change. I want you to think about I have to stop here because there's a crosswalk. I want you to think about a Ford Explorer.
Yes.
2010 Ford Explorer, 2011 Ford Explorer, 2012. There's always been slight changes from every year. Same thing with Siemens when they roll off their production.
Total cars that the Transit has.
Okay, so you're going to be my mathematician. 82 U2s, 72 Series 567, plus 34 Series 8s. So 72, 82, and 34.
186, 8.
And then I got 2 hybrid, car 2101 and 2102.
Yes.
On there, so we're just
under 200.
Just a tad under, and we are ordering 50 new ones.
Yeah. Right.
So add that on, and then I'm hearing they're going to have an option to purchase another 100 after that.
That is incredible.
We are expanding like crazy. All of our platforms are being extended to 4, and when all of them are completed by 2014 year end, all 4 car trains are going to go out there, which is going to deplete all of our reservoirs. So we need even more trains.
What are they going to do downtown? Because between
they're all 4 car already.
Yeah, but you're blocking off the streets.
I'll tell you exactly.
Okay.
And as a train driver, I love it. As the general public, you are not going to like it if you drive. What is going to happen? 4 car trains are going to fit in the downtown core, no issue. It's when you leave going up towards the northwest, 4th, 5th Avenue. What's going to happen is trains are going to get priority, meaning the lights are going to lock for them.
So 2 sets of lights will lock.
Now the downside of that, if I'm on 5th or 6th Avenue and it's rush hour, you know how quick the trains come, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You may be sitting at a light for a while. The other option that I've heard, there's some research going on. They are talking about going underground there or elevating, and then that way they could bypass 4th, 5th, and 6th Avenue.
It's
not
annoying.
Delay any.
It's annoying at Chinook when you because the trains go really slow through the Chinook station because it's closed now.
Yeah.
So the light ends up staying red for the gate is down for especially in rush hour.
So 2014 4-car trains?
That's their goal. It's going to be tight, though. I'm a realist. I look at it and I go, man, it's going to be tight because currently right now we have 8 stations that need to be done.
The streets go crisscross the avenues.
Yep.
And 6th, 7th, 5th, 4th.
All the downtown ones are done. They're all 4 downtown.
There's enough room to fit them between one set of lights.
When we come from the northeast, there is room. Coming from the northeast, there's room. When you come from the northwest, that's where the issue lies. Okay, so that is where they're going to have to give us. They're going to have to give it back to us. If they don't, if a train stops at a red light, he's going to be blocking an avenue. And you know how ticked off that would be.
In the streets.
Ooh, you're not kidding. Back up.
Look, and you're blocking off too.